The Glycerin 22 is built to unlock that run forever feeling, optimized for soft landings and powerful toe-offs at every point of every step. How? 2 types of nitrogen-infused cushioning seamlessly tuned into one experience. Softness has never been this powerful. Let's run there. Learn more at brooksrunning.com.
Are negative Google reviews hurting your business? Don't let unfair feedback cost you customers. At Webamax, we specialize in removing false, misleading, and damaging reviews so your online reputation stays strong. Our expert team works quickly and legally to clean up your digital presence, helping you rebuild trust. Visit us on the web at www.gowebamax.com. That's GOWEBIMAX.com, or text us for a free quote at 856-840-8343. Don't let bad reviews define you. Get immediate help from Webamax.
This episode is brought to you by Love Hurts. Kiwi Kwan has had quite a career, from childhood roles in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom and The Goonies to a recent Academy Award win for Everything Everywhere All at Once. But now Ki finally stars as a leading man in the film Love Hurts. Love Hurts is the perfect date night movie with its mix of over-the-top action, comedy, and a ton of heart. Love Hurts, only at theaters February 7th.
Let's start with a local NBA trade recap. Those Chicago Bulls. We thought that they was going to have a massive sell-off, right?
They did.
They did. What did they do?
Got rid of Zach.
That's massive to you?
Pause.
Oh, wow.
That was one of the things we said they should do.
One of the things.
That is a big piece being moved. Pause.
It was a big piece. But if your mom gave you a list of things to do before she got home, and you did one of those things, maybe even the number one thing, would you still get that ass whooped?
Can't do that. It's possible, yeah.
See, yeah. So I'm asking. So my first question: should AKME get their ass whooped for not being able to get off Zobal and extending him, and not being able to trade Vucci Mane?
Yes, because these moves are a day late and $1 short. Because they should have already done this. This should have been done maybe last offseason, possibly. So they waited too late. Then last minute they trying to move him. He got to tell his family, yo, I don't even Vooch, I'm speaking of. He got to tell his family, I don't know. We might be moving. And just end up staying at the end of the deadline. So they waited too late.
I'm going to say the future is bright for the Bulls. It's bright. You know, we finally picked a lane. We picked a lane.
We did.
AK did what he was supposed to do, got rid of Zach LaVine, which we wanted him to do. Now we can start from the ground up. We have no choice but to improve and move on. He tried. He did good he's moving forward. He saw that the DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Vooch project didn't work. So with that being said, he got rid of Zach. He got rid of DeRozan. He didn't get rid of Vooch. What the question at hand was, would he get a whooping as a child from the parents? And no, he didn't. He wouldn't. He's done. He's tore down what he built up, and now we're starting fresh.
But he didn't trade for. He didn't trade for Zach. So not necessarily he tore down what he built. He did get.
No, my bad.
He did let DeMar walk. He didn't get anything for that.
Right.
So I guess if you were to make the argument that that he is trying to tank and do this all over again, so I guess letting DeMar walk does make the team a little worse. However, you could have used some remuneration from that.
We have draft capital. I'm glad you bring that up, Dave. We have draft capital now. We have our own pick from 2025. We can move forward. We didn't have that this year.
That is true.
That is true. I'm surprised I don't see your cup because you are drinking the AKME Kool-Aid. Are you? Is he swaying you in this argument? I mean, are you? Do you like what you got back for Zach at least?
I think we should have got more.
We got our pick back. What more do you want?
Getting the pick back is good. I mean, but dude, we didn't gave up so much, and we should have more. We should have a lot of picks.
No, dude, we got our pick. That's what we wanted. We needed our pick.
We need a couple more picks.
We got our pick back. Now we can build. Now we can get the top.
We build?
We can get a lottery pick. Yeah, we can build. We can build off that.
We need to get rid of all the talent we got for us to be trash, so we can get a lottery pick.
I don't really know how much talent there's actual talent on the squad, but I mean, neither here nor there. If you believe what AKME is selling, that you don't need a star to be able to actually compete. You can actually, you can win a title with just a bunch of good guys, just a bunch of good players, right? I mean, if that's true. I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but if that's true, the Bulls are almost there. To Rick's point, I mean, they got a bunch of guys. They got a bunch of guys. And one good player in Kobe, and I guess Vucci.
You got Kobe White. You got Vucci, man. You got we got Matas, who Paul George stamped him and said, "Hey, this guy is going to be an all-star." You know what I'm saying? If I can also say this, we got Lonzo Ball, enhancing the culture in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, I'm on board with what AK is doing.
Did you see they said they want to invest in Josh Giddey over Kobe White?
I'm with that as well. Josh Giddey is a multifaceted player, rebounds, assists, makes other players better. Kobe's just a scorer.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if you do two things that makes you multifaceted, because Josh Giddey does not score.
Wait. Who's not a scorer?
Josh Giddey.
No, he's not. He's not a scorer. He's a rebounder, but he can score. His future is bright. This is why I have my shades on.
It's if at what number do we consider a player a scorer? Is it 15 points? Is it 20 points? 23 points? What is it?
Good question.
I'll take this one. It depends on the capacity of what you're in as a team. So if you're on the bench and you getting 25 minutes, getting 15 points, you're a scorer. Yeah. I.e. Lou Williams, Jamal Crawford. Now they don't get, what my man, my coach Zeke says they got to get 30, but you're a scorer. But if you're in the starting lineup and you're getting above 20, you're a scorer.
So we all agree we would not call Josh Giddey a scorer then, right?
No,
we would call Kobe a scorer.
Kobe's a scorer.
Josh Giddey with 25, I'm surprised.
Yeah, but he's a pass first guy.
Yeah, pass rebounder.
Yeah,
stuffs the stat sheet.
Yeah. He's Boris Diaw enhanced. Pause.
Yeah.
Boris Diaw. Yeah, same height. Boris Diaw didn't have a jumper. He can run your offense though. Rebound, unselfish. But yeah.
So let's go back to what the Bulls got in this trade. They got their pick back from San Antonio. They sent Zach LaVine to Sacramento so he could play ball with DeMar some more. De'Aaron Fox moves to San Antonio so he could play ball with Wemby. The Bulls got Kevin Huerter, and who else?
They got Zach Collins and Trey Jones, which you don't like. He's from Duke.
I thought it was the other Jones that came from Duke.
No, it's Trey.
Trey.
Yeah, it's Trey. What's the it's Trey. Trey Jones. Yeah.
Tyus and Trey, right?
Yeah, Tyus. Yeah.
Tyus is from Kentucky. Right? No, I don't know.
Didn't they both go to Duke? They both went to Duke.
I don't know.
You could probably taking what's the other cat? The short cat that went to Kentucky from Chicago. No.
Yeah, no, he's from Ohio. That's what you're talking about.
From Ohio. D'Angelo?
He went to Kentucky. Short guy.
That's from Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tyus something, man.
Play with the Suns. Play with Devin Booker.
Yeah. Yeah, he ain't in the league anymore.
He's been in the league in a minute.
I forgot.
Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking about. But anyway, so all these guys, I'm assuming they're expiring contracts, right? Kevin Herter, he's at least starter potential, and the rest of those guys are just throw in. Zach Collins, I think him and Jalen Smith are about the same. What I want to remind you all thought Jalen Smith was a good signing in the summer. Don't forget.
I did. That was me. I was guilty of that.
Hey,
he
man,
still
he
is.
can hit the three,
and he's still cheap. He's movable. He's a movable piece. He's only
they didn't move him.
He's only a 2-year deal.
Lonzo's only a 2-year deal.
I like that, but I can't. He's
yeah. That's how. No, but that's exactly where we're going with this. I mean, because that was the other part of the Bulls' movements during trade deadline is that they extended to. I think everyone's surprised. Lonzo Ball is that. How does that move help the Bulls? Because I can't see how it helps them at all.
Helps them
locker room guy.
It's a lot. It's the culture. It enhanced the culture. You always tell us, Pay, the Bulls need culture. The Bulls need culture. Well, here what they did is signed a guy for 2 years, the guy that worked his tail off to get back on the court. And you're a culture guy, and they did it. So they enhanced the locker room. They showed him that he can be better, you know what I'm saying, and improve, enhance the team, make the team better, and all is well. So it's a great sign. It's a good signing. Yes.
How can he be a locker room guy and he was never in a locker room because he was always rehabbing?
It's a culture thing. The league sees that what they did, they took care of their own. Lonzo Ball was hurt. He worked himself up by the bootstraps, and then they signed him to a lucrative deal. That goes around the league. So the league sees that, hey, like these guys, they take care of their own. Look what they did to Lonzo. Hey, I'll go to Chicago, Madhouse on Madison. That's what it looks like. Culture.
Are you a different character?
Oh my! Now I gotta be a different character now. The future is bright. That's what it is. Lonzo Ball is culture.
This is Optimus Rick.
Lonzo Ball is culture. Kobe White now has to lead. Now he's got the reins. We got Matas, who is going to give him more responsibility. So now, you know what I'm saying?
The future.
Now we're giving you more on your plate. You know what I'm saying? And Vooch is a solid vet. And you still got Billy Donovan, who's a savvy coach. We're starting from the ground. We wanted to pick up. Listen, I'm not even joking. We wanted to start from the ground zero. Now we're tearing it down, and now we have no place to go but up.
We ain't really tear it down to the studs, though.
That's because some of the studs we got are viable. Got Kobe White, viable piece. Got Vooch, viable. Lonzo Ball, culture.
Is Vooch on the team next season?
No. Might get traded or something.
Oh, okay.
And more importantly, we have a first round pick. We didn't have that.
That's the most important. Yeah.
We didn't have that. So if that first round turns into a top 5, 4, 3, then y'all gonna say, oh, well, all that AK did turned out to be great.
Yeah, and that's his saving grace right there. We get a top pick, all is free. Well, they had picked the right person. They get a top pick, all is going to be forgiven because they ready to get rid of his ass now.
And you have Kevin Herter. Who is a role player and that can definitely start.
He's killed a number of my parlays.
And
he's supposed to be a 3-point shooter.
That's personal. That's some personal stuff.
But the personal part, you can't disassociate personal from any of this, right? I mean, you're Bulls fans. This is all personal because you got your emotions tied up in this. So I can't disagree with your take, Rick. I can't disagree with your feelings either, Zeke. I mean, I agree that I think the what you should have been, what the natural thing to do was to tear it down to the studs. But I can't say that them not doing it is a complete fail. I mean, getting that pick back, it puts you in the game for something a lot larger.
Yeah, they did something. A lot of people were saying, a lot of talking heads, man, the Bulls didn't do anything. No, they did something. They just do
And
what was expected.
they got culture. They signed Lonzo Ball to 2 years. They showed the masses that what we take care of our own.
I didn't know you were such a culture guy.
Well, you guys always speak it, so now I'm trying to get on the gravy train with it. Trying to get on board.
Oh, okay.
Now
Better,
I
better late than never.
See, all right, now I can't look at culture no more. All right,
You're always a guy that hated culture. So
do I? You guys speak so highly of it. I want the Bulls to be on that level. So sign Alonzo Ball. Tell me if it's not. That's not culture. That's a yes or no. That's not culture. Signing Lonzo Ball to extension.
you never.
But is it an example of good culture or bad culture?
It's good. It's great culture. Think of all the other NBA players see that they took care of their own. The guy who pulled himself up, they didn't throw him off into the woodshed. They took care of him. He laughing. I can't be for real. Like I'm saying, it's culture. And now if it was the Heat, you guys would have been slurping all over. Oh my God, Pat Riley. He did so well with this culture. He showed them how to do it. The Bulls do it. You guys are silent. I don't understand.
No, we're gonna come to the Miami Heat culture in a second, but I mean, so the last thing on the Bulls, I'm gonna give it a letter grade. How did they perform during the trade deadline? A through F. What do you think?
I give him a C plus only because we got the pick back.
I give him a B minus because of the culture. Lonzo Ball sent him over the hill, over the top.
Oh, okay.
Segue culture. The originator. Well, the ground zero for culture. Miami, South Beach, Biscayne Bay. They finally got rid of that malcontent. They finally got rid of Jimmy. Sent them to Golden State. I got a 2-part question. One, does Golden State make the playoffs? 2, did Miami win or lose that trade?
I think Miami won.
What?
They had to get rid of Jimmy, man. They couldn't keep him.
Miami lost.
How? They still got a decent team.
Oh, you didn't hear me. Miami lost that trade.
How?
You didn't get Kuminga. You didn't get the jewel.
They
Like, dude,
they wasn't going to give up Kuminga.
Listen. Y'all give Miami so much leeway.
Did they get some quality players?
Dude, Kyle Anderson is going to be bought out.
I'm talking about Wiggins and them.
Wiggins and who else?
Who else did they get? Wiggins.
Exactly.
Wiggins is decent, man.
Dude, they got Wiggins and Davion Mitchell. He's a culture Miami guy. He's a Miami guy, grit and grind. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wiggins can be formed into a Miami guy.
Wiggins can. I don't know if he wants to stay, but he'll stay. But the point is, why you didn't get Kuminga? That's my question to both of you guys. Why didn't they get the jewel?
They can't make it. Hey, give us Kuminga or else. They can't make him give up Kuminga.
Everyone that makes a trade.
Warriors didn't want to give
everyone that wanted to trade with Golden State, Kuminga was the centerpiece of every trade. Kuminga. We all going after Kuminga. And they failed. And y'all don't acknowledge that. That's the crazy part about all this. Y'all don't acknowledge the fact.
How can you make them give up a player?
So you mean they can't. But you guys are always quick to say how savvy Miami is, and they didn't get the jewel of the team. They got a bunch of okay.
I think they was only going to give up Kuminga for if that KD trade went through.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I'm only talking facts right now. They should have went after Kuminga.
You don't think they asked for Kuminga?
Should have tried harder. But you guys are going to give them.
That's what they say about Miami. Should have tried harder.
They say Kuminga. They probably would.
I mean, y'all wrote because y'all love Miami. You guys wrote it on the paint like, "Oh, we're the hardest working, toughest, grittiest, all that."
When they said Kuminga, they probably replied with, "All right, give us Hero." No, we're not doing that.
Oh my!
We had a stalemate.
You guys always talk about Miami, and no, I'm serious. Like Kuminga is the jewel, so you got a bunch of has-beens.
I do think Golden State will make the playoffs.
Yeah, Golden State make the playoffs.
I disagree with almost everything said in this segment. One, I think Wiggins was the centerpiece of that trade. I think Wiggins, they flipping Butler for Wiggins keeps them the same. And now that they don't have a malcontent in the locker room, they are actually better.
Whoa. Wiggins is better than Butler?
No, that's not
Said
what I
the
said.
same.
I said
They're the same.
They're the same. Regular season wise, what Jimmy gives you and what Wiggins gives you, they're about equal. Defense and about 18 points. They're that's about equal. Now, come to the playoffs, they're gonna have to figure out their identity. Yes, but we'll see. Cross that bridge when we get to it. As far as Golden State, they're not making the playoffs. They weren't making the playoffs without Butler, and not making it with Butler. I don't think that moves the needle at all. They're not. West is too good, and as I told y'all, Steph is not at that point in his career where he can still carry teams anywhere.
Butler is a culture shifter. Playoff Jimmy.
Butler and Draymond Green will have more fights than the Warriors will have playoff wins in the next 2 years.
Nah.
Everyone says that. I don't even think they have enough time.
Butler don't fight with guys like that. He fight with guys he think is not going hard enough.
You know, you're right about that.
I don't think they have enough time to even get in a fight. Like the reason that Draymond gets it, like they've been around the organization for a minute.
It's only 30 games.
Jimmy Butler's only going to be around for 2 weeks this season. I'm saying, you know, he's not going to be there long for you even develop a hate love type of relationship. So, like, you know, it's kind of like coming there first day of class. Like, you're not going to like get in trouble with the teacher in the first couple of weeks. You're gonna be good, but then, you know, maybe first month, then, you know, month 2, you're gonna start getting in trouble. You're gonna start being a class clown. And with that, I don't think that Jimmy and Draymond, I think that's gonna be. I think they almost expect it. Like they hear the whispers. And with that being said, that they're gonna be okay this year. I'm talking about the rest of this year. Now, next year, all bets are off. But this year, nah. Jimmy's gonna be on his best behavior, dude. He's happy that he's out of Miami.
Jimmy and best behavior do not go together.
He wanted to get out of Miami.
He wanted to
get paid.
Yeah, and he got a 2-year extension. Now, every time Jimmy's on his last year deal, what does Jimmy do? When is that going to be?
Now it's last year. Next year, it's not this year.
There you go.
So that's what I'm saying. He's going to be on his best behavior this year, the rest of the season.
Yeah, and I said during his time, him and Draymond will have more fights than they have playoff wins.
Nah. I don't think.
Do you think? Well, random question. Do you think the Spurs are going to make the playoffs?
Oh yeah, great segue. The Spurs actually made the best trade. They actually won the trade deadline, in my opinion. They made the best trade out of anybody this week, and I'll get to that in a second. But you know, I don't want to bury the lead. Who do you all think won the trade deadline?
Cavs.
That's interesting. I didn't hear nobody say that, but
I know.
What do you think, Zeke?
Lakers.
Yeah, obviously I can hear that, but I want to hear this Cavs thing. How did the Cavs win the trade deadline?
Pickup.
It was a good pickup. You didn't give up much for DeAndre Hunter. You gave up George Niang. You gave up Karis LeVert, and you gave up second-round picks. DeAndre Hunter is a wing that can defend Jaylen Browns of the world and Tatum. So you got more. You got another wing. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, he's a scorer and he can shoot the three. So you actually got a little bit more athletic because he's more athletic than LeVert and Niang.
A better Karis LeVert.
He's a better Karis LeVert, and you didn't give it up. You didn't give up that much. Niang, man, LeVert, he's better than, and you gave up some second-round picks. Cavs, they solidified.
They ain't gonna need no second-round picks for a while.
Yeah, they solidified. Their the wings, because you need wings to beat Boston. You got the height. You got Mobley and Jared, but you got wings.
I mean, it's not a terrible take. I mean, I was just interested. Like, wow. I mean, I thought the Cavs got marginally better, not like the Lakers who made a big splash for now and few years to come, and the Mavericks who got better defensively.
Your question was this year. Yeah, I didn't further down. Yeah, the Lakers win it, but this year, right now, like the Lakers are not contending for a title this year. No, not with that team.
Oh yeah. Well, I thought my question was who won the deadline.
Oh,
for me, it would be this year and moving forward. I mean, because the fruits of your the fruits of your harvest can they may sprout later, right? To my point, I got the Lakers because they make the big superstar splash. I got the number 2. and San Antonio. You putting De'Aaron Fox with Wemby.
Yeah.
That's tough.
The reason I didn't put De'Aaron Fox is that he's got to sign the extension. He's got to sign that, and we don't know.
Signing that.
We don't know. DeAndre Hunter's locked in for at least 3 years. De'Aaron is only a rental for now.
Why wouldn't he stay with Wemby?
Listen, I'm only going by factual. I can't. I'm not saying like he should.
And his wife is from San Antonio.
I'm not going by all that. That sounds good. I'm only talking about right now. He still has an impending. He wants the super max. He's going to want bread. He wants that bread. So I don't know necessarily he's going to say, "Oh, I'll sign." Whereas Hunter, he's locked in. It's a difference. Breaking down the Lakers, it's good for them down the road because they got their next superstar and LeBron is out of there in the next 24 months. But,
Is he?
He's not going to play he's going to play for another 8 years.
I say 8. You said 2 years.
That's hard to believe for him to play another 2 years.
I think he might play longer than that.
Oh my God.
LeBron can't.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just out of the market of putting a expiration date on LeBron.
That's fine. I agree.
I think this right here bumped him an extra year.
Oh, he's reinvigorated. He's been invigorated now.
Have you watched LeBron the last 2 weeks?
No, he's been killing, no doubt. No doubt.
31, 9-9 the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
Question. You said you got the Spurs making the playoffs, right?
I do.
And Golden State, no.
That's correct.
So the 7 through 12 right now is Clippers, Dallas, Phoenix, Sac, Golden State, Spurs. So who's gonna be
easily the Kings?
Out?
Easily the
Kings gonna be there.
Okay, what do we know about the Kings for the last 30 years? What first word comes to your mind? Losing. They're probably the biggest loser of the.
They just got Zach though.
Yeah, another loser. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. They're falling out of the like the beam. Yeah.
No one is concerned about Phoenix falling out.
I can see Phoenix falling out.
It's a toxic locker room. No one wants to
build.
They're in 9th. Yeah, they had KD out there.
KD is
you got Kevin Durant and both Bradley Beals and
yeah. KD, I don't see him staying there too much longer. They just tried to trade him.
I definitely see because who's the locker room leader over there in Phoenix? Name him right now. Come on, name him.
Devin Booker.
Are you really following Devin Booker's lead? Like, be honest with yourself.
Does that have anything to do with the color of his skin? Because he's a light-skinned guy, so he wouldn't be followed.
I mean, he let Luka punk him, so I don't know, man. I don't know, but see, this is where they need Chris Paul because they need somebody to like steer that ship, man. Because they ain't got him nowhere. He's in San Antonio. Mm-hmm.
They got Tyus Jones now.
Wow, that's right. Paul. You're right. They do have Tyus Jones. Maybe if they kept dominating, they'd be okay.
Portland 13th. They could move up.
They've been on a winning streak.
6-game winning streak.
They've been like 10-1 in the last 11 games.
Didn't they beat the Bucks twice in that streak?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Bucks suck, man. They've been getting bucked up.
They're in fifth. They're fifth. Bucks.
They've been getting rammed.
Hey, yo.
All right, no more deer puns. Let's get back to this trade talk. There hasn't been any shortage of takes of who won the Lakers Mavericks trade. And it's been cute to hear people say Dallas actually won that trade. They're actually a title contender this year because of this trade, which is interesting to me because how does Anthony Davis and LeBron are not title contenders this year, but Anthony Davis and Kyrie are title contenders this year?
The makeup of that team.
Yeah,
they had a slight advantage because one, they got more bigs over there, and AD is way more comfortable playing a 4 than a 5, and he always states that. And Kyrie, go ahead.
No, continue.
And Kyrie is still formidable, and you still got shooters over there. So, I mean, I know LeBron is LeBron, but AD playing the 4 is a major factor.
Counterpoint. Derek Lively. What's his name? Derek Lively always hurt. Gafford always hurt. And Anthony Davis. Do I need to go further?
Anthony Davis has been playing. He's played 171 out of 193
games. Yeah. So that means he's due.
That's not fair.
It isn't fair, but you know what? What you showed me today does not mean I forgot about what you showed me yesterday. And another counterpoint: shooters. Name them, please.
PJ Washington.
Oh, okay. I know PJ for shooting up the club. I don't know about PJ about shooting on the court though.
They also traded Quentin Grimes, right, for another Cody Martin.
Yeah.
And Cody gives you defense, and he's a heat culture guy.
A lot of culture
that he brings. He does bring toughness. He does bring the shot. So
Dante Exum shooter.
No, he's not.
He's still in the league?
Yeah, Dante been starting.
Wow.
Yeah, Dante been starting because of the trades.
One of the biggest busts in the last 10 years. I didn't know he was still in the league.
Can't forget about Clay. You ain't leaving Clay open.
Right.
I was waiting for somebody to say Clay's name. No.
You're leaving him open.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Self-check.
You're not leaving Clay open, man.
I can guarantee you right now, I will make this bet right now. There will be a playoff game in which Clay misses everything. I am guaranteeing it right now. Stamp it.
He ain't doing that again.
He's done it multiple times. Do you think he won't do it again?
Where he's hitting no shots?
Yes, look it up. Last 3 playoff runs, he has a game in which he's hit nothing.
Oh, he's gone 1 for 13 or something like
that. He's cooked, man. He's washed. If that's your floor spreader, I am comfortable saying that they're not going anywhere. And again, and here's my third point. They're led by Kyrie. Come on now. Let's be real with ourselves.
AD's not a leader. AD's not the alpha. He's got championship caliber, and Kyrie does have a title, so they know how to win in the trenches.
How'd they work out with Balker?
And they have a good coach. More importantly, they have a decent coach. J Kidd is a respectable coach.
Oh, because he went to the finals last year off the Luka?
Oh,
because no one was calling him a respectable coach before that.
J Kidd is not a clown coach. He's not.
Did you not see him in Milwaukee? He was doing a lot of clown shit in Milwaukee.
He's not Vinny Del Negro.
Well, no, he's better than Vinny, but I'll give him that.
He's better than Doc.
Doc got a ring.
Let's slow down the Maywood disrespect.
Glenn? Oh, y'all calling him Doc? Oh, y'all not Glenn? Okay, all right.
No, you called him Doc. I just said he has a ring. I stop right there.
Do you agree that this is the dumbest trade in history? Them giving up Luka?
It was the most. That's not the adjective I would use. It was the most, not confusing, but interesting. I was shocked that because usually this is how I gauge superstars. Right, a superstar don't get traded. A superstar forces trades.
Yes,
a superstar does not wake up. Yeah, a superstar don't wake up and say, "Oh shit, I got to go somewhere else." No, that's not how you do superstars. Not in this league. Not in the NBA. So Luka getting traded is wild to me.
It's definitely one of the sporting events of where were you?
Yeah,
like that's a major trade. Probably one of the biggest trades in the last 20 years.
Last 30.
I can tell you where I was, but I can't say it on while recording it. I can't say that. No, I'm not going to incriminate myself, but yeah, it definitely. I saw no bull. No. This is another one of those Elon tricks. Somebody's got a fake Shams account. That's what I thought it was going on.
And who gets what superstar? You said superstar never gets traded. He got traded in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And of course, Bron said, "I knew nothing about this. This caught me off guard."
You don't think Bron knew anything?
I don't think they told Bron.
I don't think they told Bron.
Okay, so
Bron would have been like, "Nah."
No. Okay, so Rich Paul knew 2 days. He knew 48 hours in advance, right? He knew this was in the
What?
works. He knew the trade was going down.
He knew that it was happening.
Yes, the trade was like pretty much final for 48 hours before they actually announced it.
Oh,
so
they went to New York and they was like, we're not gonna say anything. We're gonna wait till LeBron is out to dinner and then we're gonna.
Well, LeBron said he found out at dinner. He didn't say what day that was. He didn't say what day he was eating. That he found out.
You see, they got a picture of Nico and
in the coffee shop.
Yeah, they got a picture of them talking.
Pelinka.
Yeah, Pelinka. That's something.
Yeah, Nico is not his QA is not doing so well after this trade.
Mm-hmm.
No. But
he got security at his house now. He's scared.
Yeah, I mean, you should. I mean, because
definitely security after making the trade.
What theories do you have on why he traded Luka? I mean, hey, I'm interested to hear what you think really happened, because I've heard about that his work ethic sucks and that he's not willing to stay underweight, stay a certain weight or whatever. What do you think is the reason that they traded Luka?
Honestly, I really don't know. If I was to guess, I would assume that there's a lingering medical issue that they're concerned about. Not his weight, not his impending supermax. I don't think those two are big enough reasons to trade. I would think there's a medical issue, and I would think the new owners, the Adelsons, that they're playing a different game, not a basketball game. They're playing a game that gets them into Vegas.
So it's more of a relocation thing?
Not necessarily relocation, but they're trying to get I don't know, it's convoluted, right? But I know a lot of people surmise when they bought the team that this was a long play for them to get legal gambling in Texas, right?
Yeah, so they're a Dallas-based ownership group, right? I mean, Vegas-based ownership group, right?
Yeah, they own the Sands. So the Sands not in Vegas anymore. They're more overseas now. So I mean, so their money is in gambling. So that's what everybody was saying, right? But for me, just thinking about it as an overweight thing, as a weight thing, look at the guy over there in New Orleans, right? He's constantly overweight. He's constantly being the topic of discussion. If they can deal with it, then you can definitely deal with it from Luka, because at least Luka's actually good.
Yeah. And if the Pelicans would have traded Zion 2 years ago, we would have looked at them crazy too.
I wouldn't have.
Well, a lot of people would have.
I mean, 2 years ago he was barely playing, so I'm like, dead weight.
So you really think that?
But it would be seen like, man, why are you giving up on him?
So you definitely
he gave up on his diet. So I mean, my bad, Zeke. Go ahead, Rick.
No, I was gonna say you really think that it's about it's a bigger play. It's an overall brand thing as far as the NBA wise. They're trying to do something, or they're trying to do something.
That's more. I think that's more conspiracy. Could be true.
I think there's too much smoke around that for it not to have some legs to it. I mean, especially as the days go by and we see how the money moves in the world, in the sports world especially, that you can't just outright dismiss it, right? So I don't think there's an actual on court reason. I would say that I don't think there's anything to do with Luka on the court that he got traded for. I think they needed to free up their responsibilities in case there is a play. So one, either get a team in Vegas, or two, get in case they had to do something, in order to grease some palms.
My next question is why the Lakers? Of course, why the Lakers always benefit from something like this. I'm sure 29 other buddies. There are 28 other teams that wanted to get in this bidding war. And they sought out the Lakers, of course. You got Boston, which I'm sure could have offered Jaylen Brown. They could have did that. There's other teams, organizations that could have offered, but they went to the Lakers. That's another conspiracy thing.
If Pelinka worked for Boston, Luka would be in Boston.
No.
Nico and Pelinka are buddies, man.
Pelinka's not that good of a GM, dude.
He's buddies with Nico. He went to his buddy.
He's going down in history as the guy that got Luka. So I mean, he's going to be in the pantheon of Laker GMs.
Yeah. Yep. And all because him and Nico are buddies, man.
What is that? That's from Nike?
Nike, Kobe, that's all buddies.
Oh, that's intertwined.
Yep.
I wish Danny Ainge would have hated on that trade. I really wish Danny Ainge would have knew about this trade. He definitely.
They say the rumors as that Danny Ainge didn't know who Luka was going to. They kept that away. They kept that under wraps.
I bet you Danny Ainge would have hated on that, and I like that. I respect that. So
this is bad for Dallas, man.
Not this year, and not even next year.
Dude, you can't. The only way this looks, you just spoke about Zion. The only way this looks good for Dallas is if Luka ends up out of shape like Zion. That's the only way it looks. And he's technically been out of shape these past 5 years, and he first team All NBA 5 years.
I'm gonna tell you this.
And he's out of shape with bad work ethic, according to them.
Is AD not a top 10 player in the NBA?
I wouldn't call him top 10.
Arguably.
Come on. Like, let's
I mean, I would not.
Now he's gonna be top 20, top 30.
Argue.
Since he's been in LA, since he's been in LA, when has he been a top 10 player? I think he's done more. I think he's done more damage to his personal since he's been in LA. I mean, when he was in New Orleans, when he was healthy, he was top 10 player, right?
He's not a top 10, a 25 and 12 guy.
Give me your 10.
Is not a top
give me your 10. Give me your 10. Give me your 10.
SGA, Luka, Joker, Giannis,
Zach.
Who? Oh man. Let's go, KD.
Yeah, you gotta put KD.
Asterisk, but okay. Come on.
Dame.
No.
Tatum, Brown.
Tatum, not Brown.
Okay.
And arguably, AD's better than Tatum. Come on. You're gonna go Donovan Mitchell? You're gonna go Donovan? No. Realistically, dude, you're growing up blank. Oh, Steph. And I don't think Steph is better than AD.
Asterisk.
Yeah, that's two. Okay, you're going two asterisks. Embiid, but he's always hurt. You just talking about hurt. No. You can't say Embiid, and the man has missed every game of his life. You can't say that. And
Embiid, isn't Embiid no, he's not the defending MVP, but he has an MVP in the last 2 years. So I mean that puts him in the top 10.
Okay, fine.
Brunson?
No.
Wow. Towns?
No.
You didn't say LeBron.
Okay, let's put LeBron in. But AD is better than dude. AD is better than Ant-Man.
That's 9.
And that's and Wemby. Let's put Wemby.
No Wemby. Not yet.
Cade?
Who?
Cade Cunningham?
No.
I put Ant. That's 9. I gave you 9. That's Ant.
That's it. And you had 3. You had 2 or 3 questionables.
So I said so the questionables are KD and Steph.
No, you had another one. There was another one in there.
You said Tatum is questionable.
I think he's better. I think AD is better than Tatum.
I think Tatum's done enough now to be top 10.
No, I'm not arguing that. I'm saying hierarchy. I think AD is better than Tatum.
Would Boston trade Tatum for AD? No,
they wouldn't.
They wouldn't.
Hell no.
Ainge would never trade with Boston would never trade with Los Angeles. So that's mute.
They still say you got to give us a pick for Tatum. They still got to say that right now from Dallas.
The point is that we mentioned 10 ADs in that conversation.
Yeah, you can put them in the.
So with that being said, how do you trade for a top 10 guy? And it's like, this is the dumbest trade ever. It's not the dumbest.
It's
trade
dumb
ever.
on Dallas' part for giving up Luka.
It that part, yes, but they got something. They got a superstar in return.
They did, but
there's no but.
There's a but.
They got, dude, you still.
Lakers going to be straight for the next decade. Dallas, next decade with AD, maybe not.
You got 5 years with AD. 5
You
years.
got a decade with Luka.
And Pay
Give
is
or
over.
take.
Pay already saying he's injured. Oh, he's going to get injured. He hasn't even been injured. This is not Embiid we're talking about. Embiid gets injured. AD been playing.
Lately, yes.
What do you mean lately? The last 3 years. How many more years he got to show you that he's playing? Look at his games played. He's been playing. So, I mean, it's not that horrible. Like yes, the trade is dumb for Dallas to give up on Luka, and you give up on a generational talent.
That's all I'm saying.
You know one name you missed in your top 10?
Who?
Luka.
I said Luka. Yeah, that was one of the first names I said.
Yeah, he said Luka.
I said Luka.
Did you?
I said
Okay, I missed that one.
Yeah, I said Luka.
You know you left out Jaren Jackson Jr.
That's a good one because I want to know because Jaren Jackson is the reason why Memphis turns, not Ja. It's Jaren. Yeah, I would put
Jaren Jackson Jr. Dude. No.
and I think AD has a solid top 15 argument. Top 10 is a little sketchy.
Oh my God, dude.
You just went through it. You named 9 guys who are clearly better. Clearly better.
No, they're not clearly better. He's not clear. Steph is not clearly better than AD.
That wasn't a part of the 9.
Ant-Man is not clearly better than AD.
Eh. Debatable. It's debatable.
So that means it's not clear. It's not clear. It's not.
If there's clearly 8, I'm gonna say if there's clearly 8, then your top 10 argument is kind of sketchy. That's why I say it's better to say top 15 for AD than it is top 10.
I think he could be in the top 10.
Dude, the disrespect for AD is crazy, dude. You mean he just said he said Ant-Man? Nah, I don't know. Like you're gonna say Jalen Brunson is better than AD now? Yeah, Big Cat.
I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that.
Cat is better than AD. No, AD.
I don't believe that either.
Dude, AD is arguably the best defensive. First of all, he's one of the best defensive anchors in the NBA. And dude, come on.
They ain't gonna give him DPOY.
Dude, no, he's not.
Nope.
But he's 25-12. Book it, except when you bet on him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's 25-12. That's not top 15 stuff, dude. That's top 10.
Yeah, but for some reason you got to do it as the guy for the. I think top 10 guys have to be the guy, and AD is no longer the guy. The second he got over LeBron, is no longer the guy, and now he's playing with Kyrie. I don't know who the guy is over there in Dallas.
The guy.
Whoa. He's in Dallas. You don't think he's the guy in Dallas? You think Kyrie's the guy?
I think they're building around Kyrie. I think you all said it earlier. I think they're building around Kyrie, and building around Kyrie in 2025 is a weird thing to do.
Dude, Kyrie is 33 years old.
I know.
They're
LeBron's,
not building.
LeBron's 40, and they built around him.
Yeah, look what that got him.
Kyrie was just in the finals.
Dude,
Yeah,
honestly,
I tell you what, he had trading AD away that because he wasn't good enough.
Whoa there. Edit that out. Whoa there. Let's relax here. They traded some D away. Let's calm down here.
I said AD.
Oh, they said trade some D away. Like, oh, yo. No, but if you think about the first half of the season, AD, and I know LeBron has been on a tear, AD was carrying the Lakers.
No, that's facts. Yeah. AD has been in LA for 6 years now. 5 or 6 years,
something like that.
What do you think about his tenure in LA? Was it up to par, or was it, or you think that there should have been more based on what you saw in New Orleans?
He's getting his jersey retired.
Whoa,
no, he's not.
Oh, AD's not. Oh,
where's he getting his jersey retired?
Oh yeah, New Orleans.
No, he in the Lakers.
No, he's not.
How much y'all want to bet at Lakers? Man,
I don't know,
dude.
No, this is the Lakers we're talking about. This ain't the Bulls. We're talking about.
He got a ring with them.
So does Gail Goodrich.
Al Kuzma getting his jersey retired. He's part of
Yeah.
that.
No. AD's a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
One of the best
If he
bigs.
stopped right now,
One of the best bigs that one of the best bigs that ever played the game. A top 75 guy.
Yeah, he's a top 75 guy. You're right. There's a lot of top 75 Lakers though. Just so you know.
And Michael Cooper got his number retired. You mean to tell me 80?
No, he didn't. Like Cooper went to the Hall. He didn't got his number retired.
No, he got his jersey retired. Yeah, he did.
What?
Yeah. Look
That was recently, right?
Yeah, Michael Cooper's up there. So you mean to tell me AD can't get that? Come on, man. Y'all bugging.
How long
Y'all
did
bugging.
Cooper play there?
Huh?
How long did Cooper play there?
It was like 10 years probably. Nah, but 80s get dude. This goes with D Rose. He is going get his jersey retired. Book it. I'm confident on that.
Wait. What number did AD wear in LA?
3.
Oh, that's right, 3.
Yeah, he getting his jersey retired. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust. Look at.
Does he get his jersey retired as a Pelican? No,
I'm not worried. That's not the question at hand.
I'm saying, does he get it? Do you think he would get his jersey retired in New Orleans too?
Their infrastructure there is horrible, so it don't matter.
Do they got any numbers retired? Probably not.
Probably not. That organization is terrible. But the Lakers,
Pistol Pete Maravich.
Oh,
that
yeah.
might
That
be,
was
but
yeah,
it wasn't the
was
Pelicans. It was more of a Jazz.
You're right.
But Ant-Man, I mean AD, oh, he a Laker big. Oh, and the Lakers love the Laker big. It's a culture thing. Yeah, they retired this jersey. Y'all are tripping. Dude,
Well, to be fair, the Lakers will be retiring number 23, the AD wore, but it will have LeBron James name on it.
No, I'm not. That's listen. You going on a 10. I'm talking about AD. AD will get his jersey retired. Now, if you want to talk about now, we're going off the riff right now because we're talking about retirement. But I don't think that LeBron deserves a statue there. But that's neither here nor there. But I do. No, LeBron knows he shouldn't get. I think the only place he gets a statue.
LeBron brought them a title. He brought them an in-season tournament. He brought them them AD, and then he brought them Luka. I definitely think he
broke the scoring record there.
Oh yeah.
Statue is
Cleveland. Definitely
The question isn't is he getting a statue? The question is how big would the statue be?
How did we get to LeBron? We're talking about AD. AD deserves to get his jersey retired as a Laker.
Okay, here in the 6
and
years.
The crazy. Hold on, real quick, man. You know what's even crazier? Luka about to get his jersey retired in Dallas and the Lakers.
Well, if he don't win a chip in that,
it don't matter.
He ain't getting retired in Dallas.
Well, if he retire a Laker,
he is.
No.
He did enough.
If Mark Cuban was still in charge, maybe.
No, he getting it. Dude, he was loved in Dallas.
Yeah.
Dude,
Nico got a higher security. You think Nico will come to the next Dallas home game?
They'll forget all of that. They'll forget all about that.
Hey, look at his stats.
If they win a chip, maybe.
How long do you think Luka's going to be playing? When is his career end? At what age?
32, 33.
Huh?
Wow. What? At this with the way careers go now, you got to 8 more years.
I'm saying the way he eats and doesn't take care of his
body.
So Zion's done. So Zion's got 2 more years left in his career.
I don't think Zion's gonna play a long time. I don't think Joker's gonna play more. I don't think Joker's gonna play.
That's on Joker's on the court.
I think Joker's not gonna. I don't think Luka or Joker are gonna play into their 40s. No,
probably not. No. Luka been playing a long time.
35. I'll give Luka 10 more years.
No, I give him.
He's 25 now. He's about to be 26 end of February.
I can see Luka just be like
32. No,
33. I could see Luka be like
he's playing at least 35, man.
Joker, you can see him playing to 35.
I was talking about Luka.
Oh, Joker, I could see him almost retiring in 2 years.
Joker, 9 years. He's about to be 30 as well in a couple of days.
In a couple of days.
Yeah, February 19th, it'll be 30.
Hey, can one of y'all write this?
I can see about 5-6 more years for Joker.
This is under the Derrick Rose Act, where I'm like the minority, but 80 is definitely getting his jersey retired.
Definitely
as a Laker.
No.
All right, let's talk about that a little bit more. So 6 years with the Lakers. He played 300. He played 312 games. That is a lot less than than you could have played, right? So
of course he's gonna make it look like that.
I'm just saying. I mean that was a narrative on him as a Laker that he doesn't play enough. I mean, just putting it out there for painting a clear picture. They did call him street clothes, right? I didn't make this up.
Yeah, that happened in LA.
I didn't make this up. This is a part of the narrative. His numbers, he averaged 24.8 and 11 boards for over 6 years. He got a title.
Give me the blocks. How many All NBAs? Talk
He got two blocks.
nasty to Zeke. He want to hit all NBAs.
All right, I'm about to get to that. He averaged 2 blocks a game too over 6 years. Awards. He got 1, 2, 3 All-Star appearances in 6 years. 3 All-Stars appearances in 6 years. One time
was an injury, he was out.
One time first team All-NBA, one time second team All-NBA. No MVPs, no defensive year, obviously. The most games he played in the 6-year span was last year, 76. Other than that, the most games he ever played was 62. He has 1, 2 seasons playing 40 or less.
He's getting retired. I'm so confident. I'm willing to put a
Wow.
I'll put $100 up, like easily.
Wow.
Easily.
What are you wowing about? Are you wowing about him putting up that type of money, or are you wowing about what he's saying? Because I think both are very outrageous.
And he's this confident
All
about
right,
it.
dude. I am confident he's going to be retired as a Laker.
Wow.
He's a top 75 guy. He's a Laker big, and they thrive on that culture. You're going to see.
Dwight didn't make top 75, right?
No, they shafted him. I mean, politics.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
That's
I was about to say, are they going to retire Dwight number? He didn't make the 75.
tough choice of words based on the subject matter.
Yeah, you can edit that out. I mean,
I'm not going to edit that out.
I know you're right. You want to make me look bad, but you want to edit yours out. That's fine.
I will. That's exactly what this does. You know, when you're the producer, you can do that. Yeah. Dwight got shafted. He probably liked it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think there's something that you just can't say matter of factly. I think AD's tenure in LA right now, because a lot of people hate the Lakers. I think his tenure in LA is being looked upon a lot more fondly than it actually was. Because I think if you'd have asked Laker fans 2 years ago, how are you liking this AD experience? I think they'd have said, man, get him out of town.
I don't know about that.
No,
I talked to a lot of Lakers fans. They did not like AD.
I've talked to Lakers fans. They didn't like LeBron.
Well, yeah, that too, because there are a lot of Lakers fans. Well, a lot of Lakers fans are not actual Lakers fans. They're actually Kobe fans. So, I mean.
No, I've heard people that are real Lakers fans. They be like, dude, LeBron is holding them up. And getting Luka.
No. I'm sorry to cut you off. I really am. But you cannot convince me those guys are actual Laker fans, because a Laker fan knows that this is what the Lakers do. They get stars. They don't build from the ground up. Get out of here with this Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram crap. Get out of here with that. You get stars. That is what the Lakers, they've always done it for the last 80 years. Stars. LeBron's a star, and stars beget more stars. What are you talking about? You holding them up. What are you going to do? You're going to build to the draft? The Lakers don't do that. What are you talking about?
They don't.
They don't. They
always
get
what they want. They ain't going to be trash at the bottom of the barrel for too long.
Right. I mean, after Magic retired, they said, you know, we're gonna do this draft thing. They had 3 drafts with like getting mid players like Cedric Ceballos and all that crap. They said, you know what? No, Shaq is available. Get me Shaq. That's what the Lakers do. LeBron's available. Get me LeBron. Luka's available. Guess what? Give me Luka. I don't care what it costs.
Something from 2 dudes just happened to me. But hey, you want Luka? You're joking, right? No, I'm serious. Oh, okay.
And you know what's crazy?
There's no other trade that started off like that.
They're gonna get a second superstar. That's crazy. They're gonna get another running mate for Luka. Guaranteed.
How long do you think Nico Harrison keeps his job?
No.
Over under 2.5 years.
Yeah. Under.
Unless he wins it. He gotta get to the finals or something.
Under.
Yeah. So you're banking on Kyrie to save your job.
Basically. AD. He gotta do something major. Or he gonna be up out of there.
Being a Laker fan, I'd be so annoyed with them.
If you was born there, you'd be a Laker fan, though.
You don't know the struggle. You're a Clipper fan. Laker fans do not know struggle. Man. They really come up. They come up on everything, man. I mean, hey, like Shaq is a free agent. Let's get Shaq. We
Yep.
get him. Oh, we just so happen to fall into Kobe, even though we traded him for Vlade.
Man.
Oh, Kobe's upset. Oh, let's get.
They drafted Kobe, right?
Yeah, he's
They
supposed
did.
to be. They didn't draft Kobe. They did not draft Kobe.
What you talking about? You talking about the team jersey he's wearing right now, the Charlotte Hornets. They drafted.
Yeah,
Kobe.
They drafted
Hornets.
Kobe.
Yeah.
They drafted. Oh, the Hornets drafted.
Yeah,
Kobe.
he had the hat on.
And then Kobe was upset because Shaq is out of shape and fat. So let's ship them off. But I need a running mate. Oh, let's get Chris Paul. Oh, let's nix that. Oh, by the way, I'm still upset. Let's get Paul Gasol. Well, that happened. So I mean,
Paul Gasol for Kwame Brown. Crazy.
oh, but that's not a dumb trade. Oh
It
no,
was a dumb trade.
That's not the dumbest trade. I only heard Luka for AD is the dumbest trade.
Wait, why did they give up Powell? Was he not going to sign? They got to be a reason for that.
Because Jerry West made him an offer they can't refuse.
So
I got to look into that.
you want to talk about dumb trade?
Powell must have told him, "Hey, I ain't signing."
You want to talk about dumb trade? You talking about AD? But no, dude. That Paul Gasol for Kwame Brown, dude, and some.
There are other dumb trades.
You said this was
at
the
top.
dumbest. You said this was the dumbest.
It is.
No, it's not the dumbest. Nowhere
It
near,
is.
dude.
They gave up a 5-time.
Dude, I just
first-time.
mentioned Kwame Brown for Paul Gasol. That's not dumb.
It is.
No,
Not
that's
dumber than this.
That's dumber than Luka and AD. Hey, can you really step in on that one?
The only way this can be salvaged is if
No, dude.
Luka isn't what they say he is.
This dude said Kwame Brown and Paul Gasol is not a dumber trade than
It's
AD
not.
for AD.
I see where he's coming from. I mean, because Luka's generational.
Yes.
Paul's a Hall of Famer, but he's not generational.
Nico is betting on
AD's not
Luka being
generational?
bad.
Not to that same mistakes. When he came in,
There's a lot of disrespect in this episode.
when he came into the league,
AD, and I'm not even an AD fan. Not like that.
Huh?
it's kind of difficult because I think at one point people did have AD in that conversation as generational, right? But I don't know if that's it didn't have staying power. Luka, 5 years. 5 years is like they've been putting him as the face of the league, which I thought made him a little overrated. But yeah, I mean, so I think they're not the same in that regard,
not generational,
right?
Whoa! Let me ask.
What is generation?
Oh my God!
Don't you got to come into the league with some lore to be generational?
AD is not generational.
You do. But I think, but see, Luka
What is
is
a
like
generational talent.
He was like a once in a generation type producer. I
don't think that's.
I don't know. Now, I mean,
once in a lifetime. You've never seen anything like AD.
I never seen Luka. I haven't seen Luka before.
Who?
LeBron James is Luka, except more athletic.
LeBron James is generational.
And AD is KG. AD and KG are the same type of player.
Well, they were calling KG generational. I don't think they was calling AD generational.
They knew KG would be generational before the league, though.
Wait a minute. So KG's generational, but AD's not.
Okay,
they're the same player. They're the same player.
But when KG came around, no one ever seen that before. A 7-footer doing what he was doing, right?
I don't know if AD's ever been called generational.
Wow, the disrespect for AD, bro, is crazy.
I'm not disrespecting them.
Yeah, you are. You said, "Oh my, trading for Luka for AD." Yeah, this is the worst trade ever.
The dumbest trade ever.
Like this, this dude is
I,
a bag of chips.
I don't think we're guilty of it. At least not more so than all the other people that's been discussing this trade. Because that's how great Luka is. It's reduced AD.
Right. They gonna be mad that
AD is a Hall of Famer.
They gonna boo AD if he have a bad game because we got rid of Luka for this guy. Even though AD is great, that's how great Luka is.
Do you think AD is great?
Yes.
Do you think he's great? I don't think you think he's great. I think you think he's Horace Grant. Dude, you're like, oh, yeah, he's getting his jersey retired. How dare? Why would AD get his jersey retired? Oh my God!
Actually,
yeah, I think
stats is better than KG.
Wait, what?
AD stats is better than
They are. The
Yeah.
disrespect.
and
Inflation.
about half the games.
The disrespect for AD, bro. Wow. He can't get his jersey retired. And 2, he's a bum. That's what you basically. He's like a roll.
Whoa. No one's too much dip on your chip. It's not even Super Bowl Sunday yet.
Man, yo.
KD awards is better though. I mean, KG.
Yeah, because he was, he led his team to places. AD has not.
He was leading the Pelicans, and then get up out of there.
Let him where? To the lottery?
And they go like second round that 1 year.
No.
Or
They
that
ain't win
first
they ain't win no playoff rounds with AD as the number 1.
round?
So Giannis is better than AD, right?
Oh yes.
yeah.
Today, career rise, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna argue with that.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Easily. Giannis got got 2 MVPs.
Yeah. Is Dwight better than AD?
No. Ooh.
Defensively, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm talking about overall.
Oh no.
I'm just talking about overall.
career wise.
I'm a career, simple career.
Yeah, I would take Dwight's career over AD's.
Yeah,
I would take Dwight's career. I would take Dwight's career over AD's. I would. At least no. Let me put that. Let me add a caveat to that. I would take Dwight's prime over AD's prime. Let me change that up. You wouldn't? Isn't Dwight a 5-time defensive player of the year?
Yeah, no, I think like 3 or 4.
3.
But AD is way more polished offensively. And
Yes,
he was
a whole lot of good it did him.
Listen, that's your opinion on that.
For everything in AD's bag, Dwight took his team to the finals.
Dwight awards he got 80 on the awards.
He ain't got them in points per game or
Dwight, he wasn't a big scorer like that. Like you said, offensively, AD is better. AD he got more assists, more steals, more blocks. Yeah, Dwight wasn't a crazy scorer like that.
No, he wasn't.
But awards.
But he's going to the Hall of Fame. Though.
Yeah, they both going to the Hall. Yeah.
And he took his team to the finals.
Dwight got 5 All-NBAs.
80 is better than Cat, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Stat wise, though, Cat's numbers are they're comparable.
Yeah, but they play in the same era, and we watch the games. I don't box score watch. I watch the games. I say, Cat is weak. AD is not weak. He just always hurt.
Yes.
Both Kentucky guys.
Yeah, both Kentucky guys. Wow.
Where did Dwight go to college?
He didn't go to college.
Oh, trick question.
Yeah, good trick question. They'll get him off his game. I like that shirt, Rick, man. Where do you get that shirt from?
Shout out to T Bish, Travis Bish, him lifestyle.
Yeah, get a shirt like that. Is there a website I can go to get that?
Yeah, himlifestyle.com. I believe Travis is working on his website, but his IG is
him lifestyle
brand.
Yeah, there you go. Check that out at Him Lifestyle Brand. Is that HIM or H1M or how do you do that?
HIM.
All right, just making sure. So, what you all got coming up on Sports Life and Hip Hop?
Interviews, probably some basketball pretty soon from some ladies that will interview, and
Exotica around the corner.
Winter
almost over.
And you never expect, like, we always do some random stuff, so we're talking about soaking and
next pod, I'm sure we're going to go into this Kanye rant for the millionth time.
And Irv Gotti.
We got to have a real Kanye discussion. Yeah, RP Irv Gotti.
RP Irv Gotti.
Maybe probably sometime next week.
Definitely made DMX who he was. You know what I'm saying? He was an intricate part in DMX, and we all three of us,
DMX, Jay, Ja, all them.
all three of us love DMX. We're big DMX fans. But yeah, so
One of my goats.
yeah, no argument there. You believe that billionaire status that his widow was speaking of?
That DMX is a billionaire?
He was close to being.
She said he was close.
Yeah, she said it was close to being.
Because he is getting so much money.
Yeah.
Touring and for his albums.
Movies.
Yeah, movies too.
X didn't do a lot of touring.
His tours are crazy though. He can demand.
Yeah, but he ain't do no world tours and like that. I mean, you talking about
I
X?
don't think he did a world tour.
No, so I mean, what kind of money is she talking about?
That's what she
That's
said.
what she said though.
And yeah, and his movies. I mean, he headlined one movie, and that was a low budget movie.
No, the one with Aaliyah was not low budget.
Yeah, but he wasn't a headliner on that one though.
Nah, that was Jet Li.
Jay Lee.
Yeah, Jet Li and her. I mean, so what do you think the take home of that is? Maybe
She said he was getting millions per
Yeah,
movie.
she said he
of course he was. I mean, I know how that.
I
goes,
believe
but
that. Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah,
And his record sales was crazy. Like
the first 3-4 albums, yeah, they were.
he might be diamond.
He got one diamond. No, I don't think he does. No, he has a lot of multi-plats, but
Yeah, you got a multi-platinum.
what kind of and what
Yes,
I
sir.
gotta believe he's in a 360.
Mm,
He was a Def Jam. I gotta believe it, man.
he was cranking out them albums. though.
Yeah, he was putting out some albums.
He put two in
two in 1 year.
two number one albums in '98. I remember like it was yesterday. The first time
Yeah, close to $1 billion. That's kind of
That's saying
I mean, a billion,
Billy.
he did what 5 movies? If he
she would have said 100 million, maybe.
yeah,
a
and then he went to
billion?
jail. He went to jail so many times. He had lawyer fees. Oh,
DMX don't strike me as the guy that's putting money away.
Well, she
Nah.
said that he had bad
And he-
business.
and he had a crack habit. So
All right, I'll edit that out. Edit that out.
why I gotta edit that? I mean, that's a part of his story.
Yeah,
It is.
It's the dark side.
Yeah. So check that out at Sports Life and Hip Hop, man. We gonna get up out of here and we'll talk about the Bulls. You all said a C grade, Zeke, and C for culture, and that's why you got him in a B. That's why you got him in a B, Rick, right? For culture. All right, man. You all make compelling arguments, but I got the Bulls at a D. I think they should have done more trade deadline. I'm sorry.
Will they do more in the offseason?
Probably not. I think they should have been more like the Lakers and been proactive and got them a star, or did something to get themselves on the front page, front of the back page.
No one's
AKME ain't friends with Nico Harrison. That's why.
Until you stop being a huckleberry in these trades, you're never going to start winning like the Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers are butts. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, and the Bulls are cursed.
Thanks for listening to this latest edition from the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan channel. Whether you listen to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or watching on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a drop. And all my homies from Chicago, we say 3 things: bear down, go Cubs go, and sell the team, Jerry.